Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I have a Temu haul for you guys. So I got quite a bit. This was like 2 orders in one. So I got some molds and some new powders to try out. Let's start with this bag. And in here there are, look at all them, a bunch of new powders to try. So these are like they're for nails, but you can use these in resin. Well, I'm going to be testing them in resin. So look at these luscious colors that they came in. I'm hoping that these look as nice in resin as they do in these little bottles. Came with a bunch of the little applicators. But now I'll put a link. I think I'm able to link my entire order in the description rather than popping up individual prices, because what I paid, I'm in Canada, so what I paid would be different than it would be for anybody in the US or in the UK. So, but let me just zoom me out because there's too much here to fit in the camera. Look at that. All of these. I can't remember what the price was, but I know that they were a good price. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 24 of them. And I think it was about $24 Canadian. But you get a lot. So you can see. Now I haven't tried opening these. Nor am I sure how to open it. I don't see how they're... I may have to... It's not moving, so I don't know if it's screwed on or how those are... I don't see any tape holding it either. I don't think it pops off, because that would probably make a mess. But loving the colors in here. I managed, it did just twist off. It just took a little bit of an act. So you can see you don't get much in these. I got a little bit on my finger, but with these types of powder, a little goes a long way, whether you're brushing it on your mold, which is what you would normally do, or mixing it up into resin. So anyways, I thought that was a pretty good deal. Really looking forward to testing these out to see how they work. See what else we have in the bag. I haven't gone through everything in here yet, so I did open a couple of things. But now this bag, and then I stopped and I thought, well, it would be nice if I went through this with you guys. So this all came as one set, and it's just little inclusions for, I'll obviously use them in resin. So it came with some tweezers, some double-ended brush where it's like a paintbrush on one end and like a little pointy, and this white. I think this is probably, once I sharpen it, is probably sticky for the little beads. So there's 9, came with 9 packages. So this one is like the little crystal beads. Looks like they're in red, like a pink, a silver, and oh, these are pretty. All the different colors of the little pearls. And these do not have holes in them, so they're nice for inclusion. Not a lot in each side thing, but and these are like little oval iridescent sequins. These are rose gold little, just little inclusions. You got stars, circles. These are nice to do if you're doing something small. I think those are little crosses, shells. Here's the same thing, but in a gold. But these are like a oval, square, heart shape, round. Here's another one in gold. And this is kind of like the rose gold one, but in a gold color. We have an escapee on here. All right, this is, oh, it's in the packaging. This is like, what do you call that? Mylar flakes, but in all the different colors. Those would be nice in jewelry. Okay, here's another one with the crystal drills. And they're all the same color, just some different sizes. And finally, these are crystal drills. And on the other side, it's like a little pearl with the gold ring around it. Those are really pretty. So that's a nice package of inclusions to do keychains or jewelry with. Very cute. Okay, what do we have next? I do have some molds to show you. Oh, some stickers. I think I had a set in here of those. I'll have to come and find it. Oh, no. Okay, so there's the big butterfly. I'm pretty sure I have a couple of smaller butterflies in there because I thought it'd be nice to do like a tray with some coasters. This is really pretty. I can't remember if these are DTF stickers or not. I'd have to go back and look. It does look like it has both the front and a back cover. And I got a couple more turtles. This is the same one I did that tray in. I had some requests to do it for somebody, so I bought another one of those. But I also got some other ones. Now, what's in here? Okay, so this is Aurora nonstick extension gel. Now, I got this for coloring, but I did see somebody else using this. I was watching it today, a YouTuber, a creator, and oh, I cannot remember who I was watching. What she did was she used it to fill in some micro bubbles. So let me just crack this open so you guys can see. It's called extender gel. So again, it's used for nails, but as you know, there are a lot of stuff that people use for nails, like all this stuff. Works really nicely in resin as well. So let's see if I can get this open so you guys can take, it's very, ooh, look at that. Ooh. So this, you can take, this is UV curable. Look at the color in that. I wonder how that's going to mix in though, because it's very thick, which it's supposed to be. Like you're supposed to be able to take that, fill something in. I'm going to find a use for that for sure. That's a beautiful color. And it came in different colors. I tried one because I wanted to see what it was like. But yeah, I saw her using a clear one of these to fill in the micro bubbles rather than using the UV resin, which was that's a good idea. I'm going to have to definitely find a use for that. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, there's the butterfly stickers. So I got that thinking that I could probably do like some coasters and then do like a tray to match them. I thought that would be a nice little set to make up. I love these. I love this one. It's so nice and colorful. Okay, so those are all usually relatively inexpensive on Temu. So let me just set those aside. I have to show you, these are for keychains or bookmarks. I want to do up some bookmarks. I bought some UV DTF stickers for bookmarks, and they're just the little tassels, but they're like the gradient color. So this is like the blue into the purple. Aren't they pretty? And then this one was like a rainbow colorish. I just thought they were really nice. I don't remember how many are in the package. 15. 15 in this one. And this one doesn't say, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So not as many in the blue one. But those are cute. Now I do have some small molds to show you. These, a lot of times when I'm ordering from Temu, I either do it where you get like so many free gifts and then you have to buy so much to get the free gifts. Like if you can get 6 free gifts if you spend like 80 bucks or something, or you can get, like, if you spend 80 bucks, you get $50 in credit. So I tend to do that. So these I just thought were pretty for keychains, and you can see they're the holographic. And then these are all for shaker, green shaker molds. All right, I have to cut in here and do a voiceover because I thought these were shaker molds when I bought them, and then when I did them here, I was talking to you guys about doing the shaker molds, and I realized I was looking at them after thinking, how would I do these as shaker molds? Where's the hole? And I realized they're not shaker molds. They're just little keychains or pendants. So I was kind of disappointed. I guess just when I saw them, I don't know, I thought they were shaker molds, but they're not. But you can see, you get the little cute shapes. There's a hexagon and the rectangle. There's like a clouds. There's a couple of different sizes of bear heads and hearts. So they're good to handy to have around if you're doing some extras. I might actually use these to test out some of those chrome powders that I showed you earlier. But just so you know, they're not shaker molds. But I do have some coming up, so just hold on and I'll show you the ones that actually are shaker molds. All right, this is a nice big fatty. I do not remember what this is. But let's get it open. I think it's an elephant, if I remember correctly. Now these molds are a little more expensive. Not that expensive on the scale of what I was looking at into resin molds expensive. But, you know, they tend to be above the $10 mark. But they are a nice, heavy, like that's a good chunk of silicone there. Yeah, it's definitely the elephant. So it's the elephant here with the trunk up. I can't remember if this had the baby. I know it has flowers. I don't think it had the baby with it. They did have one with the baby, but... And then this is like a little pot. So I'm looking forward to trying this guy out. Well, I got these to add to for doing like having stuff ready to go for sea life. So this one included like just a little turtle, little sea turtle, some coral. These are normally used for like either fondant or even clay. And then the big one has some fish and then some more sea life, plant life. So those would be nice. These are nice molds. They're nice and sturdy. They feel good. Okay, I did get some more PET tape. I did have something specific in mind when I bought this. I was watching an old Leah Dia video. She's a creator, and she made a crystal, and she used this tape at the bottom, and it looked real nice. So when I bought it, that's what I had in mind. So it's just flowers with butterflies. I was just looking for something that had lots of color to it. Because when you add it to the crystal type mold, the color, I don't know, it just came out and looked really nice. So I wanted to try it. So that's why I went looking for this. If I can get it open, I will show you. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. Okay. There we go. So you can see it's just a pretty butterfly, vines, bees. It is a really pretty tape. Now, they don't come off. You have to cut it. But it's because it's a PET with the clear back. I don't cut them out. And this, I'm not sure what I was expecting. I'm not sure. I didn't realize that this was as big as it is. I was thinking about it for resin, but let's see how big it is first. It is another turtle. But I might have to have a fairly big tray to use this. I'll get it open. There we go. What am I doing wrong here? I think it's meant to go on a wall. Ooh, that is nice. If I have a big enough, I think I might have something big enough to put this on. I am definitely going to use this. I'll have to figure out a way to put it on so it doesn't peel up, but isn't that nice? That's gorgeous. I think when I saw it, they had it stuck to like the back of a toilet or something. Something odd that I probably wouldn't use it for. Okay. Oh no, these are not the same. So I guess I was in a shaker mold frame of mind because I have a whole nother package of shaker molds for you guys. And, but these are different, these are cute designs. So you got the little ice cream cone. I'm not sure what that is. A heart, a little perfume bottle, piece of pizza. I don't know if that's like the moon or something. This is a duplicate. Star. Maybe another perfume bottle or a key. Oh, look at that. It's like a, what do you call these? Hedgehog. Oh, the strawberry is cute. And like a little cat head. So I'm going to have to definitely try these out, try my hand at them. I've not done them before, so we can learn together. I know there's some creators out there that do them. I'll have to watch some YouTube videos on how to do those. And hopefully not mess them up too bad. Okay, I did have some, oh, here it is. I actually bought this for the shaker molds. So you can see it. This is more like under the sea, but it's in the blues. It's got the pearls and some shells and hearts and stars. So that I bought that little package of stuff just for trying those. Now this is a powder. I don't remember if it was called Chameleon or Chrome, but it is like a black. Now I bought a whole package of these. That I did the turtle in the other day. So this is like, well, it has like a purple, I think these are the chameleons because they tend to change color. So that's a pretty one. What should we do next? Oh, there's some more stuff I bought to put into the shakers. This one's really pretty. It's got some crystals in there, some shells, some little pearl things. This would be really cute in a shaker. Now this is a set of powders that I bought. I do believe they called them chameleon powders when I bought them, but they're in the lighter colors. They don't tell you on here. And again, it's sold to be, they sell it as for nails, but I mean, you can tell I won't be using them on my nails. I think it was 10 something and there was 10 bottles in here. So I thought it was a really good price. Let me get them out and then I'll show you them all individual. So there's 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's 10 of them. Look how pretty these are. Can you see the colors in those? They probably have a protector. Yeah, they do. So I'm going to be trying these very soon so that you guys can see what they're like and whether they're the type of quality you'd want to use them. But I think added to resin that those will have that iridescent type look. So there's purples and pink. This is a really pretty color. Greenish color. A couple of different color blues. A peach, Another really light pinky. A white, a pretty yellow. Oh, a nice pretty green. And that's it. I like those. I want to test those out. I want to test them by brushing them on, but I want to add them to resin and see how they come out. If they give you that shine. Because some of those powders are pretty expensive in different places. So if you can find one and they keep selling it for a good price on Temu, it's worthwhile trying out. Okay, I don't remember what this is. I think it's a dog. See if I can get it open. Let's reduce the crinkling sound by cutting it open. There we go. Okay, what are you? Yeah, it's a... I think it's a dog. No, it's not a dog. It is... because it looks like a sweater down here at the bottom. I think it's a little elf with the Santa hat on. I'm going to have to pour him so I can see. I'm almost sure it's an elf with the Santa hat on. I think I saw him and he was cute and just an impulse buy. But I'm pretty sure... Am I in view? Yeah. I think this are his ears and it's got a Santa hat. If you look inside, you can see the little, like a sweater pattern. So I'll have to leave that out so that I can get him poured and see what he is. Okay, these are super nice. I have a few of these already I got in my last order. These are for the little, these are UV DTV stickers. I mean, skulls are not my thing, but it's not all skulls. So you can see here, there's butterflies, some pretty sunflowers. Oh, I like this one. The wolves. I think that's probably what attracted me to buy this package. It did come as a set. So another skull. And I love Highland cows. Just a little moody. Oh, this one's pretty too. The hearts and the flowers. More flowers. More of the cows. And another butterfly. So let me grab and show you how they've seen these on. I get them from Temu. They're about $1 a piece. They usually come in packages of 10 or more. They come with the keychain already attached, but these stickers, UV DTF stickers, are made to go on these. So you got the one piece for the top and then the smaller one for the bottom. Isn't that cute? I thought these would make such cute gifts for friends. So that's why I picked these up. And I had a package of 10 of these in all different colors. Can't wait to try these out. If you think you'd like to watch me do these in a video, let me know. And I'll do them on camera. Okay, oh, more tape. I think, again, I was just looking for something colorful. These PET tapes are very cost-effective. I know some people don't agree with shopping on Temu, and that's fine. Everybody, you know, you can make up your own mind on where you prefer to shop. I'm always, I'm okay with it. If you're not, that's fine. You don't, you know, just, you don't have to watch the video. You don't have to purchase a lot of this stuff. You can also purchase on Amazon. You probably pay a little bit more. Can't get this one open. But to each their own. I don't think this is the same as one I just showed you guys. I hope not. Oh, well, that just popped out, didn't it? I actually think it might be the same thing. Well, I guess I like that one enough. Where'd I put it? Both the same. Well, I guess I must have liked it enough. And I even checked, I might have ordered it. I was going to say, I even checked to make sure I don't have two of something in my cart, because I've had that happen before. But I think I must just, I don't know, came across it twice and liked it and added it maybe in two separate orders. Oh well, I have lots of this tape. Alright, more. Oh, these are definitely the chameleon powders, I remember now. This is another set of chameleon powders. Boy, I have lots of powders to test out, don't I? I will have to get busy. So this is a set of 10. So this is a gold and blue green, a purple, red, green, purple, blue, red, orange, every color. So you can see, again, they're not big bottles, but you don't need big bottles for this type of colorant. Those are pretty. That one's nice. Purplish, red, blue, green. So it's always interesting to add these and then see what color they turn. This one's champagne gold green. Green, blue, purple. It kind of looks like the galaxy color from Let's Resin. And this one's a flashing brown, red, purple. Oh, be interested to see how that one looks. So another set of powders. We got one on the desk. All right, these are, I like to do beads. These were a good price for the amount you got, and these, they're just like little flowers, but they have the hole through them. So if you're making, you know, you can make the pens that you do the beading on, pens or the purse clips and stuff like that. That's why I got these. I just thought the colors were nice, and they were a pretty good price for the amount you got. There's 30 in there. All right, this is another new set of molds I picked up. These are like little geode type things. I thought they'd make nice pendants. So I'm gonna try those out. I don't know why this has the extra lip here, unless it's supposed to back the whole thing. I don't know. I'll have to pour them and see. I just thought they were kind of cool looking. Yeah, it's makes you wonder. See how much of a lip it has up above this? So maybe you have the choice whether you can just pour it and leave this part open, or whether you want to fully cover it in. Something else to play around with. All right, the next item I picked up were these foil flakes. So it came with a pair of tweezers and the 6 different colors of flakes. So you got the pretty blue, red, and purple, and then a rose, gold, silver, and gold. And I also picked up this cat mold. So this is a mold that takes, you know, you get the little test tubes. It did come with a little test tube, but I think you can buy them at the Dollar Tree as well. So you pour it, and then the test tube comes with this little piece here that pops out. So when you pour it, you put it in there, and then when you're done, I think you're supposed to be able to pop it out. Although I've not poured this type before, so we'll have to see how that works. And but this is a pretty deep mold. I didn't realize, like, that's going to take a good chunk of resin. But then I guess it'll be able to stand up nicely too. So I'll have to think about how I want to do that. Next thing I have to show you is another new mold. Now this is a multi-piece mold, and it holds like the cat I showed you. This one also has like a little test tube. So it comes with a tray, And then it comes with this. So with this, you have to take these little silicone pieces and you put them in here. And then at the, where's the other one go? Well, I'm going to have to look at the picture. Maybe they gave you a spare. Because you're supposed to put that in there, which allows you to put, so that when you pour it, the hole goes through. Because they have a spot to put it at the top, but there's no spot at the bottom for it. So maybe they just gave you an extra in case it gets ripped. And then the little tube sits in here once it's poured. But the nice thing, it also came with this pretty tray. I bought it more for the tray than I did this piece because look at this tray. It has a special little surprise in it. Look at, it's got the little butterflies in there. Isn't that pretty? You could do those up in a chrome powder or a chameleon powder. I just thought that was adorable. But this is a pretty, but yeah, it came as a set. I thought that was so nice. I'll have to put these away where I'm not going to lose them. Okay, I just love this tray though. Well, I think I love it. I'm going to have to pour it and make sure, but that's what drew me to that. And this one is another multi-piece one. Now this is more wintry, but it caught my eye and it was a bad price. So I added to the cart. So this one has 3 pieces to it. So these are like little inserts. So it's got 2 light poles, the trees, and a couple houses. And then it has the bottom tray part. And I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, you pour the tray, and then you can put lights inside here, and then this sits on, no, that's not how it works. Anyways, this sits on top. These pieces fit into these slots, and then it has a place to put tea lights. Oh yeah, you can put the, see how it has a little, you do put lights down here because all these bumpies allow the light to shine up. So you put string lights down below, but then it also has a place for tea lights. So I think for this Christmas, this is going to be, or for winter, this is going to be a really nice mold to have out over the holiday season. The next thing I have to show you, I did warn you guys I had quite a bit. I picked these up. Now, why I bought these is I'm always looking for a solution to store my powders and my resin inks and that. And I have those trays that tear out, but they take up quite a bit of space. And I was looking for a wall solution. So I found these. There's 6 in this package. And I actually don't remember if I got these on Temu or on Amazon. Now I can't remember. I'll link it anyways. So what these are is you can, they're perfect. You can hang them on the wall, and I'm sorry that if they're hard to see, they are clear. But you hang them on the wall, and then you can put your little jars, let me show you, with these, since we've, but your powders and that, all your alcohol inks and your resin dyes and that all will fit in here, making it easy to see what you have. And I want to hang mine in front of me so that they're in easy reach as well. So that's why I bought those. And I might get a second set even if I find room to put them all. Okay. And I always do turn my bag upside down because I've had where... So these are for just being keychains. So it's just the... I thought these were cute. So it's got the little clip. I love these type of clips rather than the, just makes it easy to clip things on to whatever you're putting it on. And then you can add the ring to that. So I thought those were nice. And that is a set. I don't know if it tells me how many are in here. 30 pieces. So there's 15 of the rings and 15 of the little cat heads, I believe. And here's another little colorant. You ever find when you're shopping Temu, you get into like this? So lately, at one point I was doing all stickers, and then I moved. Now I'm like into all these little colorants for resin to try out. Oh, that one's nice too. Another like purpley gold color. I might actually have this one that I bought in a set. I'm going to have to take a look. And our final thing is another one of those gels, I believe. Let's take a look. Gel nail polish. Let's take a look, see what we have, because I don't remember. Oh, it is more of that thick stuff. This one's more in a, let's see if I can get it open so you guys can see. See, it still has that iridescent look to it, but it's very thick. I don't know if it's okay to touch this with hands or not. When I saw somebody using it, they were using it. Oh yeah, that doesn't stick to you at all. So you can take this and you can, it's UV, right? So you want to make sure your hands are clean, obviously. But think of the possibilities for this, that you could take this, shape it, I can mold it into something. So I can mold this into one of my, like one of those, just a second, let me show you. I'm thinking you could take it with something like this. You could mold it into, like you would clay, right? Or fondant. Mold it into something. And then you could put it under the UV and to cure it. Once it cures, it's hard. So something to certainly play around with. They're not real expensive. I think you can get it in just a clear, but these are all the I don't know, is it called iridescent? I think it's iridescent colors. It has a little bit of a smell to it. It's not bad. I am going to wash my hands off though, because I probably should have gloves on to use that. But most people use this for their fingernails, so it can't be bad for you because you eat with your fingers and everything else. And if it's attached to your nail, but you know, while it's in the putty stage, probably should wear gloves. All right, guys, that's everything for today. Definitely in my upcoming videos, I'm going to be testing some of those new powders I got to let you know how they work and whether they're worthwhile. And we'll have to think of something we can play with to do with these gels, the UV gels. All right, thanks for joining me. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.